United and Shountrade. And the team will go onto the pitch by assistant referees John Roach and Tony Fitzmaurice, and fourth official Claudia Manning. Now the teams are gathering around the centre circle for a minute's silence again tonight. Tonight the minute's silence is for Mrs. Laura O'Brien from Broadford, mother of Eamon and Billy, who gave great service to Broadford down to the years last week. And the minute's silence is also for from Shountrade, who was buried today. Now the starting 11 of each team is as follows. Broadford United, number 1, JJ Murphy, number 2, John Kelly, number 3, Bob Boyce, number 4, Mike Clancy, number 5, Niall Conway, number 6, Denny Scholar, the captain, number 7, Mark Sheehy, number 8, Tom McLaughlin, number 9, Ray Lynch, number 10, Gavin Reedy, number 11, Sean Buckley.
Welcome to Rathkeale on this June holiday weekend 2003 for the replay of the Desmond Cup final between Broadford and Shountrade. On the previous occasion, the score was 0-0 after a very poor game. We are really hoping for better news and better football this evening. Conditions are that much better. We are after a beautiful day, got a little bit colder this evening, but it's beautiful. The Broadford team is 1 JJ Murphy, 2 John Kelly, 4 Mike Clancy, 5 Niall Conway, 6 Denny Scholar and captain of the team, 7 Mark Sheehy, 8 Tom McLaughlin, 9 Ray Lynch, 10 Darren Reedy and 3 Bob Boyce. Bob Boyce coming onto the field for Joe Sheedy, who unfortunately is not fit this evening. We also have number 11 Sean Buckley coming onto the team for Kieran Sheehan. The Shountrade team, as they finished on the last day, first number 1 Joe O'Connor in goals, 2 Germán, 4 John Wilmot, 3 Kevin Condon, 15 Tom Neville, 6 Anthony Burke, 8 Dennis Maughan, 9 John Stokes, 10 Eamon Hanley, 11 Tom Stokes and 7 Shane Quill, who came on as a sub at the last evening for Pat Dobe, who was captain of the team. We are just after a minute's silence for Mrs. Nora O'Brien of Broadford, who died last week. Nora was mother of Tom Billy and Eamon O'Brien, Eamon and of course Dan, all of them who played soccer for Broadford. Eamon and Billy played in the 1989 Desmond Cup final. I suppose this evening, with Tom Stokes and John Kelly, we renew their friendship. And on the other side, you'll have Ray Lynch and John Wilmot. They were 2 terrific tussles the last night. Both of these men were the linchpins of their sides, and much is expected of them. But they were well marked on the last occasion.
Outside the railing, please. You, yeah? You go outside the railing. Guys, you're going to have to go back from there. Can't have you up here.
There was just a hold up there while referee O'Hara was getting videos and commentators and linesmen and a few players that are on the injured list out of the dugout. Rather pity, I would call it. Now we're away.
Come on, lads, get stuck in from the word go. Go on. Let him play it now. All right, well played.
Ray Lynch getting the first shot in there. And it's a goal kick, which will be taken by Gerald O'Connor for Shountrade.
Run him down now, lads.
Shawnee Buckley back in the team this evening. Number 11. Shawnee, only 18 years of age, but a real goal poacher. Knocked back by Sean Buckley. And away by Shountrade. Tom Stokes. Up boys. Sean Buckley getting away with it. German. John Kelly.
Go there.
Darren really going for this one. Will the line beat him? He has it. Darren has it. Getting it in. To Dinius Gollard. Tom McLaughlin. Tom who started for Drumcolor Broadford during the week at intermediate hurling. Mon coming away with it. Mon still has it. Mon knocking it into the middle. Mike Clancy going high for it. With John Stokes. Stokes trying to get it back. Eamon Handley. Mon, German this time. And it's a throw ball. Throw ball to Shountrade. Shountrade managed by Kevin Ninnan, with assistant managers Joe Hogan and Jerry Enright.
Below there, look.
John Stokes with the ball, and it's knocked away again for another throw. Mon for Shountrade. Number 2, German.
Well, let's face up the throw.
A throw again to Shountrade. This time. This could be a long one. And it is. Mike Clancy going high for it. And it's just touched away. A great save by JJ Murphy. A marvellous save. It looked to be going into the back of the net, but a marvellous save by JJ Murphy. Number 8, Desmond to take this corner.
Come on, lads, it only goes to one. Come on, Kelly, think about it. At the back, Mark.
Jesus Christ.
Desmond again. And knocking in a dangerous looking ball. Murphy goes high for it and he's fouled. He's fouled. Anthony Burke and Dennis Mon. A great save again by JJ Murphy. He came bravely for that ball, indeed he needed to. Murphy standing over 6 foot. Our boys going for it. Conway for Broadford United. Mon.
Get the fucking stuck in it.
Handley. Handley is injured. And Bob boys. Free kick to Broadford United. That's off Shountrade. I may be told here by Dennis Noonan.
Kelly, your man, all right?
Handley still in the line. Tini Scholar blocking down this one and getting it away with a fast ball to Darren Reedy.
Offside.
And it's offside. Eamon Hanley still getting treatment. The free to be taken by John Wilmot. John who got man of the match on the last occasion. A good long high ball. And Tom Stokes getting onto the end of it. But it's gone out for a goal kick.
Come on, let's get a goal. Let's come on.
Broadford United playing against the breeze in this first half. The ball
Up.
being held in the air by the breeze.
Settle down, lads.
Won by Mark Sheehy. And it's a throw ball to Shountrade. German with the throw. Tom Stokes. John Kelly. Shountrade on the attack.
That's it.
And Conway knocks it away for a throw. Anthony Burke. As Eamon Hanley joins the fray for Shountrade.
Pick him up now. Come on.
Burke with a throw. It will be a long one again.
Pick him up, lads. Go back on him, yeah?
Knocked away by Dennis Collard. It's offside. Foul throw to Broadford United, being taken by John Kelly. John, who was guilty of a lot of foul throws the last evening.
Down the line, John. That's it. No, show for it. God, Jesus, that's him show for the ball.
Mark Sheehy.
Does he go?
Bob Boyce. Ray Lynch. Throw ball to Broadford. Taken by Bob Boyce. Darren Reedy. Dennis Collard. Shane Quill. And it's a free to Shountrade.
Face up the free, right? Face it, John Kelly. Face the ball, lads. Face it.
Keep close, let's go. Read it now, Maggie.
Taken by Wilmot.
Get away now, lads.
Come in closer, Clarence.
Oh, wait, let it go.
Well, it's going wide, but well taken by JJ Murphy. Good relieving clearance.
Up now, up, boys.
Dan Reedy.
Give me him, boys. Give me him, boys. Oh, go on. Go on. Up now, up. Come on, John. Stay with him, John. Stay with him. Follow your man. Come on, John. Try to work.
Stokes or Hanley. Mike Clancy getting to it.
Let it go.
Denise Collard.
That's it, lads.
Tom McLaughlin coming away with it. Tom rather slow there on that occasion. And it's a throw to Shountrade.
That's it, lads. They've already finished first time.
Over. Mike Clancy going for it. Being challenged by Hanley. Well blocked on by Bob Boyce. Dan Reedy. Trying hard with Burke there. Condon. Ray Lynch. And
Pushing the back. Oh, pushing the back. Without the pushing the back. He hand up his back like that, look.
fine crowd here in Redkeel this evening.
Come on, Ulrich. Come on. Get the pressure on. No ball to finish straight away.
Certainly a windfall for the Desmond League, this replay.
Yeah, she's been the map
Up.
Didi Collard, Ray Lynch. Ray working all of the tricks he can. Shawnee Buckley. Goalkeeper O'Connor out fast.
And that's it.
Mikey, this side, Mikey.
Hold it up though. Watch your back. Oh, Jesus.
Mon with the ball. Knocked away by Conway over for a throw to Shountrade again. This game settling into the pattern of the last evening. Maybe a little faster. Mark Sheehy. Mark who had to rush from Cork this evening. Very thankful to Christy Purcell, who risked life and limb and points to get him here in time. Mon again. Bob Boyce in control of this one. Getting it away. John Kelly. Clancy and Mike Clancy there saving the day for Broadford United, and it's still saving the day, and a hard challenger from Burke.
Well played, Mike here. Good play, Mike. He stood firm. You want to do? He stood up.
Calm down now because it's very annoying.
Mike Clancy now with a good free to Dan Reedy. Ball coming back out again. John Kelly. Stokes. Shawnee Buckley. Running his man. A great ball from Buckley. Dan Reedy. And it's knocked out by Shountrade centre half. Condon. Denny Scollard. Reedy. Buckley. And it's gone as a goal kick. Good attacking there from Broadford United.
Bit better now.
Huh?
Goal kick out from O'Connor. Well won by Mark Sheehy. Or Tom McLaughlin rather. Stokes, this is danger. Tom Stokes. And Conway wins it. Mark Sheehy got to get away. It's dangerous here for Broadford United again. Hanley.
Mark Sheehy, you have to stay with him. Come on.
Mark Sheehy, well, good work by Denny Scollard. Darren Reedy. Bob Boyce. Bob doing a lot of running. Will he be able to lash the pace? Bob hasn't played a lot of games, soccer games in the recent past. Throw to Broadford United, being taken by Bob Boyce. Well won by McLaughlin. And it's caught away by John Wilmot. A great ball there from McLaughlin. McLaughlin, who will be donning the jersey of the Red Cow on next Sunday and the green panes of Turles. Number 10, Eamon Hanley getting attention again. Not at all happy after that tackle by Bob Boyce. Hit them hard and fair, they say. Shane Quill, Bob Boyce, Mark Sheehy,
down. Go outside and kill you.
John Stokes, or Tom Stokes. Burke. Denise Scallard. Mike Clancy. So going out for a goal kick. Good effort there by Hanley. "15 minutes gone in this first half. A beautiful balmy evening. JJ Murphy. A slight breeze favouring Shountrade. Tom McLaughlin going for it with Mon. Darren Rady. Beaten by Quill. John Kelly.
Hold up, Ray. Oh, Jesus, Ray. Open the pity.
Will Met coming forward. Clancy coming away for Broadford. Some great tackling there and work by Mark Sheehy and Clancy. Shawnee Buckley.
Make the box, Shawnee.
Shawnee getting the quick ball across. But Quill is in control.
Stay with him. Stay with him, that's sure.
Conway. Beaten Burke. Denise Scallard.
I don't know, but let's come on, who's in the front?
And it's a free to... It's a free to Shountrade.
Come back, let's come back! Where's the ball, lads? Get away!
JJ Murphy. Followed there by Tom Stokes.
Come on, get back fast, stick back.
Shawnee Buckley. Ray Lynch. Tom Stokes.
Come on, let's win the ball, come on.
And John Kelly been getting the better this time. Denise Scallard.
No, Ray, hold it up, Ray, hold it up.
Shawnee Buckley. Buckley still in control. Bob Boyce. Bob Boyce getting it well across. And it's got away again. Mark Sheehy. And John Stokes vying for it. Mon to take it. German. John Stokes. Bob Boyce. Niall Conway. Being channeled by Hanley. And it's a goal kick to be taken by JJ Murphy.
Up for them, lads. Come on!
One by Burke in the middle of the field. Denise Scallard again. Burke is a man that could be yellow carded. He's having a lot of chats with the referee, O'Hara, who doesn't seem happy with him. Standing back is... Yes, he's talking to him again.
Book him.
This is free to be taken by Mike Clancy. Looks to be straight down the middle. And still Mr. Burke is talking to referee O'Hara.
Hold it back here.
Down the middle.
Hold it back, that's me taking again. That's me taking again.
And now,
Yellow card.
a yellow card for Anthony Burke. That's what they call the height of foolishness. Has not been the most obvious yellow card I've ever seen, but it looks as if he did. I know Mike Clancy will take the free again. Fearing it a little bit this time. Got away by Condon. And that's a free to Broadford United.
No.
Is that a little bit far out for a shot at goal and against the breeze?
It's good, that. It's good.
Nice ball. And the Conway, but it's knocked away by Shountrade for another throw. Dan Reedy taking that throw. To McLaughlin. Lynch. Sean Buckley. The man from Knockdoge. And it's got away again by Kevin Condon. Corner to Broadford United. Ray Lynch. They're not getting hold of it. Now to Tom Stokes. Mike Clancy. Mikey getting it away. Challenged by Burke. Now Dini Scollard. Dan Reedy. Good work by Dan Reedy. To Sean Buckley. And it's a throw to Broadford United. Knocked away there by Tom Neville. Well into the centre. Falls to McLaughlin. Oh, and just over the top. From Tom McLaughlin. Just over the top. That can go down as a good chance to Broadford United. With 21 minutes gone in this first half. Referee O'Hara being very strict with the people from the dugout.
Inside the box.
Let's keep racking forward, number one. Come on.
Go inside the box.
Come on, inside the line. Keep going, Darren. Come on.
They must go walk around the box.
You can't.
Why is it then
You can't go inside. You can't go inside the line there, right?
Come on, bite it. Not on the other,
John O'Connor with the kick out.
Go inside the zone.
Burke. Hanley. Kelly. Stokes. Conway. Kelly again. This is what Kelly likes to do, run with the ball. Bob Boyce. Lovely football from Broadford. Tom McLaughlin going for it. Or sorry, Shawnee Buckley rather. Shawnee winning it. Shawnee still trying. Shawnee has it again. Getting it into the cross. A great cross. Reedy has it. And Dan Reedy. Dan Reedy has scored for Broadford United. Absolutely. Some smashing football. Some smashing football down the wing. Between Conway, Kelly and Bob Boyce. All the way down to Shawnee Buckley, who threw that cross over to Dan Reedy, and Dan put it on the left-hand side of the net. And Broadford United have taken the lead. What a goal. What a goal. What a goal. All the way from the end line, one end line to the other. And just 23 minutes gone in this game, and Broadford are on fire. And Buckley on the ball again. Shawnee Buckley, class from the 18-year-old. He goes down the wing again and pulls it back, and he still has it, and he is fouled. Well done by Sean Buckley, and he is badly nipped down on the leg. A great football from Sean Buckley. This free kick to be taken. Shawnee needing attention. A great call from Darren Reedy, one Tommy United. Be proud of him this evening.
Come on, get it out today.
Sean Buckley. Into the danger, and it's O'Connor. O'Connor has it. Broadford in the lead after 23 minutes. And Free to Shountrade. Stokes seem to be toppled over. Muscatty here on the sideline. Acting for Michael McGovern, who's been told not to get too excited, but it's hard not to get excited after that passage of play.
Let's go down again, man-to-man marking.
Free kick to Shountrade. Up goes Tom Stokes.
No ball, Conway.
Go outside him, Conway. Go outside him. Go dive in.
Goes in.
Guinea Scallard.
Your ball, Sean, your ball.
Shawnee Buckley.
Tall.
Quill.
Got it tall.
Man, no way.
Pavel gone tall. Listen back, lads. Stay go outside him, lads. Don't ever dive in. Stay.
Anthony Burke to take this throw. It will be a long one again. Anthony is down for the long one. Into the box. And it's in the safe hands of JJ Murphy. JJ, a long one, a great kick to Ray Lynch, putting Red through. And Ray fires one fast, but it just ran out of power. And Joe O'Connor for Shountrade getting it away. Mark Sheehy missing it, but it drops kindly. John Stokes. Mon getting the better with Darren Reedy. And it's all the ways for a goal kick.
Alright, yeah, Jason is injured. Oh, he's tonight for them.
Yeah.
Just training tonight for the 22nd. Yeah, 22nd.
Murphy with the kick out. Won by John Stokes. And it's a free to Broadford United.
Oh, he's gone training. He's training tonight.
He put him on the hurley,
Mark Sheehy taking the free.
How's it different? It's way more dangerous. Yeah, but soccer is just a different organization.
McLaughlin.
There's one out there hurling football.
Conway. Conway going forward much more often tonight, leaving the Conway again. And it looked, there's nothing, it's a goal kick. It's a goal kick. There was a small opening there and Conway went for it. Many of the Broadford supporters looking for a penalty. Not on this occasion, says referee O'Hara.
Where's Tommy? I see him now. Who's with him?
One, let's close back, let's close down.
Guinea Scallard knocking it away for throw to Shountrade. Mark Sheehy. Guinea Scallard. Tom McLaughlin. Bob Bias. Shawnee Buckley. Condon.
Stay with him. Track him back, Shawnee. Track him back. Track him back.
Why Shawnee Buckley?
Sorry, Wilmot there. There's a throw ball to Broadford United, being taken by Bob Boyce. And off Shawnee Buckley for a throw to Shountrade. Neville with the throw. And it's free kick.
Yes, it can be a free kick. Come on, let's go back.
John Stokes
Again, come on, lads.
being fouled there.
Come on, Bob Boyce, you're on fire. Come on, FIFA. Come on.
Burke with the free. Tom McLaughlin. Mark Sheehy. Tom McLaughlin, high in the air.
Oh, Bob, take your time.
Bob Boyce.
Oh, hello.
Shawnee Buckley.
Hello, good idea, Shawnee. Good ball, Bob.
It's a throw to that's for the Shountrade. Tinny Scollard. The game has settled back down into its old pattern again after the excitement of that goal. 30 minutes gone in this first half. Well won by Dennis Collard. Denny, who's having a great game this evening.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
That's it.
Great range. Great tussle there with Anthony Burke.
Good try, Bob, good try.
Dennis Collard again.
Oh, jeez. Again.
Burke putting it out for a throw. Condon. Dennis Collard. Wilmot. Dennis Collard. Tom McLaughlin. An opening for Tom. Putting it through the Ray Lynch. And Ray stumbles over it. Blocked again by Dennis Collard. To Burke.
Let's sort him out. Go back, lads.
Tom Stokes. John Kelly.
Man, go to the middle. Knock it away, Mike, here. All right, keep up, all right.
JJ Murphy in control. Niall Conway. Niall Conway was all over the field. And again it's Niall Conway. Bob Boyce. This man has been a revelation.
Oh, Dan, you're on fire.
Dan Reedy. Oh, and he just at the inside post. Another great chance. And a good effort from Dan Reedy. And the goalkeeper was just about able for it. Bob Boyce again. McLaughlin. Condon or Wilmot. Stokes. Denise Collard. Dan Reedy. McLaughlin. Sean Buckley. Tom Stokes, the dangerous man for Shountrade.
She handled that ball the first time.
Come on, where's the fourth official?
Well, you handled it the first time, shot. You handled it anyway. Fourth official.
Michael McGovern getting rather excited.
Let's get it back, go back, let's go back!
Ball, free kick going nowhere.
All right, it's okay.
Huh? 33 minutes gone in this game. 12 minutes to the interval. Mon for Shountrade. Burke. And it's out over the line for a throw ball taken out by John Kelly.
Face it towards John. Face it, lads, face up the ball. Up.
Beware, no gun! Go ball, Kelly!
Get it away.
On the way to Stokes.
Oh,
McLaughlin. Hanley. And blocked down by that man Conway again.
Come on, catch, come back! Shoot, Mac! Come on! Well done, Con! Call it again, chance, same thing! Come on, Mac, my wrist, son! Come on! Conway! Con! Get out! Watch 11! Get up now, Bob! Nothing! Oh, Jesus!
And it's gone out for a goal kick. 35 minutes gone in this first half. Well, one by McLaughlin. Boyson in the thick of it again. Tom Stokes. Kelly just getting a touch. And Dennis Scholar hoofing it out over the line.
Oh no, John. On Bob, bye.
Kelly tight.
Not loud, use it. FIFA rules. All the officials there to check the ball.
Burke with the throw. Go on. Buckley. Buckley is all over the place. Neville in trouble with Lynch coming between them. Darren Reedy.
Reedy has it, Reedy has it!
And Reedy was in it! A great football! And mix up into the defence with O'Connor. And Reedy and Lynch, they were both waiting there. They were both waiting in the 36th minute. They were both waiting. And Reedy took it and put it away in the same place. Now, Broadford United 2. Broadford United 2, Shountrade 0. A real bad mix-up. A real bad mix-up in the Shountrade defence.
Watch it now, lads. The fucking after score was a dangerous time. Not going to wear my gear.
I can say.
Come on, lads, come on!
Thomas Stokes. Thomas Stokes and John Kelly. Bob Boyce and McLaughlin coming away. The big Tom McLaughlin. All 6'2" or 3 of him. Up with Ray Lynch. John Wilmot. John not having it as easy this evening.
Down the line now, down the line!
What's left, John? What's that?
7 minutes.
When he got the goal, sorry? When he got the goal, he said 36 minutes.
Use the top! Well done, Bob!
Bob Boyce.
One Ray!
Ray Lynch.
Come on now, Ray.
Putting a little bit behind Niall Conway. Bob Boyce is there. Conway is there.
Your ball, Clint.
Hanley for Shountrade. Tom McLaughlin, Macca. Great game here this evening. Tom McLaughlin is having.
You go outside him, Tom.
Burke.
That's the deal, though.
Denise Scholar playing a captain's part, putting the ball out over the line.
Oh no, let's keep the pressure on, come on! Up, Denny! Good stuff, Den!
Denise Scholar was winning an amount of ball there in the air, but knocking this one away again for the throw. This throw being taken by Dennis Mann.
Come on again, Broadford. Come on back here.
against Scholar, boy.
Bob Boyce.
Kelly's
Get it away now, get it away!
Tom Stokes.
Drive it away, Denny!
Denise Scholar getting it away. Dennis Mann, Bob Boyce.
Oh, come on! You have fucking ballers before half time.
Dennis Mann.
All right, go on.
And it's a goal kick.
Oh, yeah.
JJ Murphy. Mark Sheehy.
Cross it down, lads. Oh, and don't give us the fucking ball. That's it, block him, that's it. Well played. Stay standing.
Tom Stokes.
Well played, all right.
That's a free kick.
Oh, let's organise it.
This has chances for Shountrade, especially with the breeze at your back. They need a goal before half time and need it badly. 40 minutes gone in this first half. A dangerous looking ball. And it's knocked away for a goal. It's a goal kick. Tom Stokes getting up for it. Great credit to Broadford United, who are missing 6 players tonight. 6 players who would feel confident they'd be on that final team. Ray Lynch going for it. Goalkeeper getting there. Joe O'Connor. Joe has been busy this evening. Mark Sheehy.
Fucking Mark, come on, get into this.
John Kelly. Kelly, plenty time. Niall Conway. Shawnee Buckley. And Reid is in there again. Yes, and Shawnee Buckley scores number 3. All the way is made by Darren Reedy on the 41st minute of the first half, and the score is 3-0.
Thank call there, Broadford next week.
There surely will be a few of the subs really happy, because they will be expecting a game in the second half at some stage or other. A first-class performance by Broadford United, and
Broadford's third goal scored in the 42nd minute by Shawnee Buckley.
Shawnee, who was obliged to go on holidays last week, must be absolutely delighted. He must be beyond his wildest dreams, because he thought he had lost his chance of playing in the Desmond Cup final. Tom McLaughlin and Thomas Fold. Dennis Collard. Shawnee Buckley. Beat him on at his ease. And it's gone out for a goal kick of a Mark Sheehy. Actually, his grandfather was known to all. The late Paddy Sheehy, Fianna Fáil County Councillor, a fine, laid-back, honest man, who I had the privilege of knowing. Mark Sheehy. And it's a throw to Shountrade. Shountrade really must not really know what happened to him. Certainly Pat Dobe, a real loss to him this evening. Tom Stokes. How long will Tom hold his cool? Needle like that from John Kelly, who's keeping an eagle eye on him.
2 years later. Before you had left, yeah. Easter Dennis next to him, she's nearly 19.
Devon really won. Tom McLaughlin. Stokes, and it's a throw to Broadford United. There's 45 minutes gone in this first half. We are now in injury time. Corner kick to Broadford United.
I'm hoping he will.
Kenny Scollard. Dan Reedy.
I know him well. I do, yeah. He's only linked on me a little bit.
Bring Bart away. Mike Clancy. Wilmot.
Oh, yeah.
Wilmot again. Wilmot again. And John Kelly getting it away. And there goes the half-time whistle. And John Kelly keeping very cool there. Keeping very cool. As Broadford go in at half-time, leading by 3 goals to 0.
That's him, no, McLaughlin.
Here from Dennis Noonan. Dennis, you're very pleased with that 3-0 scoreline at half-time.
Great performance, John. Outstanding commitment and a great display. Outstanding.
JJ Murphy, that save.
Outstanding. Great save going to the corner, John. That opened up the game, yeah, John. If I went 1 down, you wouldn't know what happened.
Well, 3-0 now, you'll feel they're safe enough.
Well, they have if I can see the 3-goal lead, I can't see it happening at the way they're playing. If they play the way they keep playing from the first half, there's deadly goals, great goals by Darren and a great goal by Shawnee Buckley.
Thanks very much. Well, that has been an exciting first half, and as Dennis said, look, every man has played his part for Broadford, been really exciting, and Shawnee Buckley and Bob Byers, the 2 men who have come new onto the team. I really don't know where Bob has got his fitness, but he has put on some performance, and so has Shawnee. They have been a real revelation, as have all the other 9 players in this first half. And the Desmond Cup, at this stage anyway, looks as if it is coming to Broadford tonight. Just as we start the second half, one just feel sorry for Gary Egan, who played all the year and has been out injured for the Desmond Cup final. And I suppose it's a terrible thing to miss a final, but he's still a fine young man, and his day will come again. Gary, who has been Desmond Player of the Year for the Desmond League this season, and Darren Reedy, of course, who was Player of the Year last season. It has been a great honour to the club to have won those awards. Around here this evening to see all the old folks from talking to Walter Kelly there before the match, who played in 1970 at Broadford United, and many of the other lads who played with Broadford United down through the years. And I suppose as old folks we start to talk about time has passed, but from now on, if Broadford United can pull this off tonight, which there must be odds-on favourites to do at the moment, we'll be talking about the team that won the double and even the treble, managed by Mike McGovern and ably assisted by Maurice McCarthy and Neil Fitzpatrick. So we wait for the second half to get going. There don't seem to be any changes in the team. Mark Sheehy knocking it away. Tom McLaughlin. Quill for Shountrade. Thomas Stokes. Quill. Thomas Stokes. Hanley. And knocked away by Dinius Collard. And it's a Broadford throw. Shountrade will surely throw something at Broadford in this early stage of the second half. Although there's a nice strong breeze blowing up now in favour of Broadford United. Ray Lynch, centre forward, leading goal scorer for Broadford United. Knocked away on this, coming away on this time is number 4, John Wilmot. Mike Conway fouled.
No panic. Just only right time of panic before a goal down.
Mike Clancy. Johnny Buckley beaten there. Didn't really take this throw. Referee holding up the game.
Watch the line, Dan, watch the line. Back his ball. Young fellow to the dugout.
The size of it.
Johnny Buckley. Sean with fleet of foot. Knocked away by Burke. Ray Lynch taking the throw. Bob Boyce.
Throw again. Come on, lads, close him down. Stay go outside him now, John. Stay with him, John. Stay go outside him, John. He's going over. He's going over.
Thomas Stokes. Mike Clancy.
There, Mikey.
On, Mikey.
Mike who's sure and safe at all times. Mark Sheehy.
There we have stay go outside him.
Maughan. Sean Buckley. Sean has great control. Mark Sheehy.
No, Ray off. That's it. Quickly out.
Tom McLaughlin. Tom McGround. And it's taken easily by goalkeeper O'Connor. Dennis Collard was done so much for Broadford soccer down through the years. Mark Sheehy. And Ray Lynch. And Ray. Oh! And Ray Lynch hits the post. Ray Lynch puts the post. And it looked easier to score the goal. It just hit the post and went out for a goal kick. Still, it's great to see the chances coming. Maughan. Dennis Maughan again. Mark Sheehy. Dennis Collard.
Let off, Dan. Oh, Jesus. Hold it up, Dean.
Bob Dennis Collard. Denny beaten in the socket by Dennis Maughan.
Let me know, let's not have him go. Stay standing, stay up. He's going off here.
Well, stay on it, Mikey.
Body out.
Tom Stokes.
All right, play it away. The way you're looking for it.
One back.
Knock that away.
Sean Buckley.
Ball.
But they're taking a shot, but it's gone way, way, way wide. Rick's Curate from Broadford, but who says on this occasion he's shouting for Shountrade. Mon, number 2. Hanley. Knocked away by John Kelly.
Yes, it is.
Bob Bice. Number 2, German. John Stokes missing out there. Dennis Mon. JJ Murphy coming for it, and he has it. When JJ comes, you'd better get out of the way because he's a mighty big man. Back and ready again. JJ back in control. I'll expect a long one from him. Almost still into the pitch. Round by Ray Lynch. And Darren Reedy. And it's number 3. A hat-trick from Darren Reedy. A hat-trick from Darren Reedy in the 9th minute of the second half. What a man have we here who scored 2 goals against Ballylanders last week and a hat-trick in the Desmond Cup final, and only half the game is gone yet. A great kick out from JJ Murphy, beautifully headed on by Ray Lynch into the pad of Darren Reedy and struck for the 4th goal. Broadford 4, Shountrade 0.
All right, let's go down now.
Yeah.
One wonders, did the Desmond League need a little bit of money, and Broadford gave them a chance last week?
Huh?
Taking up the Broadford.
Mike Clancy with the free.
What's the offside trap now? Come on.
One Lynch.
Neville. Handley. Conway.
That's the ball.
Hey, Matt.
Go on down.
Darren Reedy.
Oh,
All right.
Quill.
Lads, face back. Don't give away nothing, lads. Keep the score 0.
Tom Neville. Number 15 in his back. Tom McLaughlin. Bourne. Dennis. Handley. John Stokes. For all intents and purposes, this Desmond Cup final is all over. Ray Lynch. Back pass, Darren Reedy. Oh, a beautiful shot from Darren Reedy. A back pass from Wilmot. Falling back out to Darren Reedy. And Darren is absolutely having one hell of a game.
Oh, Darren. Why Mikey can't see it? Why can't see it? Rest up. That's cool, the cucumber, huh? Come on, Bob. Knock it out. Come on, Mikey.
Darren Reedy could be a very busy man during this summer. But new babies on the way, he could be standing for them, and his brother getting married. And senior football place at stake.
is that our life story told? Is that our life story told?
It's 21st.
No, that's what he beat a bit.
Oh, gee.
Liverpool. It's only a fraction, is it?
Twins. We've left out the twins.
A good ball again from Murphy.
One of you.
Ray Lynch. Ray might be only about 5'8" or 9", but he's getting up for those balls. Darren Reedy, Kenny Scollard. Tom McLaughlin. Dan Reedy, Shawnee Buckley.
Come on, back.
Shawnee just bowled over. John Kelly and Tom Stokes. Wherever Tom Stokes is, John Kelly is there. Mike Clancy. Burke. Anthony. Eamon Hanley. Got away by Mike Clancy again. Towards Anthony Burke. John Wilmot.
Come on, Broadford, come on, Owen!
John taking a shot into the capable hands of JJ Murphy. Great long ball again from Murphy. Lynch time going with Tom Neville.
Oh, I should no ball.
Anthony Burke. Good quick ball this time. Hot by JJ Murphy. Long one towards Tom McLaughlin. Shawnee Buckley. Shawnee with Mon. German. Kenny Scollard. They're laid back. Now McLaughlin.
Take a ball.
Thomas come on all ins in the last 4 or 5 months. Mike Tennessee going in rather crudely there. Throw ball to Broadford.
Broadford's fourth goal was scored in the 54th minute by Davin Reedy, who completes a hat-trick in the cup final.
Number 12, substitution for Shountrade.
Oh, number 12.
Robert. Yeah.
Dirty. On, my kid. On, lads.
Joey Shire.
Number 12, I'm well informed, is Joey Shire. A famous Adair name. Kenny Scollard.
He's down for the 3 games.
Bob Bice.
Broadford, another goal.
Mark Sheehy. Shawnee Buckley. Off Tom McLaughlin.
On, Johnny.
John Stokes. Dennis Mon. John Kelly. And John out over the line, keeping it away from Tom. And I mean Tom Stokes. Tom the farmer from Shountrade. JJ Murphy. That was a touch of a back pass and he took the option of putting it out over the line, JJ did. On an occasion such as this, of course, we cannot forget our substitutes who have been with us all the season. Kieran Sheehan. And indeed, Broadford have ever been so lucky to have Eamon Scollard as a sub-goalkeeper. Donica McCarthy was coming to the... Both Kieran and Donica coming to the twilight of their careers. Ray Lynch in the attack now. And the finishing just lets him down. We have young Paddy Barry. Paddy, who had to go to Dublin for his studies and missed a lot of the season. And of course, Stephen Kelly, Pat Donnelly, Michael Reedy, Tommy Stack, Jason Stokes. They all played their parts. And of course, our heart really goes out to Joe Sheedy and Gary Egan, who could not play this evening due to injury. Joe, a real club man that gives 100% and is rarely found wanting.
Keep the pressure on.
Well made. Shawnee Buckley. Joey Shire. Joey now has the awesome task of marking Darren Reedy. Darren has it. It's a throw ball to Shountrade. There are 19 minutes gone in this second half. Mon coming away with Shawnee Buckley. Tom McLaughlin. A good cross from McLaughlin. There's no one there. Cut away by Shountrade. Dini Scollard. Ray Lynch. How Ray would like to get his goal. And to Tom McLaughlin. Tom just misses it.
Great cross, that was so coming in.
One Ray.
A great ball from Lynch. Oh, and a great save from John O'Connor. A marvellous save on the 20th minute of the second half. A great save from about 30 yards out.
What?
Ah, he does.
No.
Johnny Buckley getting up for it. And he's gone out for a throw to Shountrade. Number 9, Tom Stokes. John Stokes departing the scene. Number 14. Number 14.
Shountrade substitution in the 66th minute. Number 14, Pat Dove, for number 9, John Stokes.
Hit the post there. And Pat Dove, number 14, captain of the team. Pat was down injured last week. Rather foolish of Pat, I think, because he's only adding to his injury at this stage of the game. Tom Stokes. Bob Boyce. Kenny Scollard. Bob Boyce.
Okay. Go on, Bob. Go on. Oh, jeez, had that.
Shawnee Buckley. Shawnee again. And Ray Lynch really trying hard to get a goal, but he needn't be ashamed. He has tried brilliantly and played well for Broadford United tonight. And this one taking the ball out over the line. 23 minutes gone in this game. Mon again.
Hey, number 4. Book him.
Pat Dove. Pat's a brilliant footballer and fully fit. Mark Shea here. Mark for Ray Lynch, great ball.
Take him on, down the flanks.
And Ray on the run. And just rising that little bit too high. Kenny Scollard, Shawnee Buckley, Tom Neville, Shawnee, there's a throw ball to Shountrade. Shawnee never stops trying.
He's no good.
And it's a free to Shountrade. Mark Sheehy holding his ground.
Wake you up as well, mate.
Darren really coming away with it.
Harry!
Over the top, no, should be over the top.
Joey Shire.
Put on the pressure.
The high ball, he was fast.
John Kelly. Tom McLaughlin. John Kelly again, getting it away high. Tom Neville going for it. Tom getting it. Tom Neville again. Touch of a high tackle there on Mark Sheehy.
Stay with him, man, stay with him, he's going nowhere, he's very,
Mark Sheehy again, Mark. A great ball for Lynch. And the goalkeeper in control on this occasion, Joe O'Connor.
Best of Scallop.
Done. Really. Well taken by O'Connor. 26 minutes gone in the second half.
No. However, that's a nice one. Yeah, that's a nice one we had now. Wouldn't want to be taken.
Pat Job trying hard here for Shountrade. And away comes John Kelly and John. I think John hates to be tied to the shackles of Tom Stokes, but he'd just love to get motoring up that field and get running. And Ray Lynch coming for this one. Darren holding it out. Darren still has it. Niall Conway.
Put your back into Conway.
Goalkeeper O'Connor in control. And the goal kick has been given. Number 13 coming on for Shountrade.
Broadford's third substitution is number 13, Willie Reedy, for number 4, John
Willie
Reedy.
Shountrade's second substitution was number 12, Joey Shire, for Shane Quinn.
And for the second time, Ray Lynch hits the post and Shawnee Buckley sends the ball wide. It just will not go in this evening for Ray Lynch.
One Ray, you'll make it.
No, you just
Ray Lynch.
Come on. Right, lads.
No, Lynchy. Take a crack, Lynch.
What?
Run out of the box. Run out of the box. They're halfway out. Then run back again. Don't even open it.
Go to the back, shut her off.
What is he? That's the way to score.
15 minutes left in the second half.
Shountrade, det är mycket plus skog.
Left John.
Quarter now. Darren Reedy taking that free. Or Bob Bias. Pat Dobe. Darren Reedy playing tricks with the ball. Mon getting it away.
Come on, Broadford. Well, look, Kelly.
His legs are too short.
Right and safe as usual. Playing it safe. Dangerous ball, John Kelly getting it away. Panto. Burke. And it's just gone wide.
Red cards, Les. 3 red cards.
Tom McLaughlin leaving the fray.
Broadford first substitution, number 20, Kieran Shane, for number 8, Tom McLaughlin.
Tom was a big appointment on Sunday, playing for the Limerick Intermediate Hurlers and Turles. And it's quite right to give him a race after a marvellous performance. And Kieran on.
No one there.
Thomas Stokes. And as usual, John Kelly tracking behind him and winning by knocking the ball away there for a throw.
No, I know.
Shountrade on the attack there. And it's gone for a corner kick to be taken by number 8, Dennis Mon. As this game goes into its last proverbial legs, you'd say. Across, with Denise Collard winning this one. Mon again. Burke. High ball, dangerous one. Punched away by JJ Murphy. Denise Collard, Denny knocking it away. To Darren Reedy. Darren coming away with it. To Kieran Sheehan. Kieran taking a shot and well held by Joe O'Connor. Dennis Mon going through with it. JJ Murphy in complete charge.
Control.
Come on, lads, someone.
Ray Lynch challenging for this one.
One Kieran. One Sheehan. Back for it, man.
Shawnee Buckley. Rather tired now, Shawnee. Come on with the ball. At 35 minutes, 36 minutes gone in this game. Broadford are making their second substitution.
Come on, Broadford, keep the pressure on them. Come on.
Joey Shire.
Okay, Kelly. Okay, John.
Niall Conway. I've had a great season for Broadford, and this all the way is up to Joe O'Connor in the Shountrade goal. Mark Sheehy. Shawnee Buckley. Ray Lynch. Kieran Sheehan. And well brought down and saved by Joe O'Connor. Denise Collard. Kieran Sheehan. And it's knocked out for the throw by Anthony Burke. Another great servant of Broadford is Donegal McCarthy. Coming on for Mark Sheehy.
For 15, Donegal McCarthy. For number 7, Mark Sheehy.
And a third substitution. Declan O'Connor coming on for Bob Boyce. Bob, who played a tremendous, absolutely stupendous first half. What else can you say about that man? Not until late this evening did he know he was on the team. We now have 6 minutes left in this game, plus injury time. Don Reedy.
Broadford first substitution. Number 14, Declan O'Connor. For number 3, Bob Boyce.
Declan O'Connor, of course, have not played much soccer this season and being out injured, but hopefully he'll be back for next.
Let's just stop. On, Broadford, keep the pressure on.
Donegal McCarthy. Joe O'Connor. Great ball to Sean Buckley. Joey Shire. Declan O'Connor.
In Broadford,
And it's gone out for a goal kick.
No, no.
Just 4 minutes left in this game now, as it comes to its own conclusion. Broadford leading by 4 goals to nil, on their way to capturing their second Desmond Cup. Their third appearance in the final. Johnny Buckley, lovely ball to Johnny, and it's in. Raymond Lynch has been denied again by the keeper. And Raymond Lynch again, just narrowly shot wide of the post.
Yeah, we'll shift the goal. Get Turton, have a look. If he done it well, boy. Have a look, where Turton. Well, that's the pressure. Keep on the pressure.
43 minutes gone in this game. That's knocked away for throw to Shountrade. Retake by German. Tom Neville, German. He's covered. Dinner's gone. And JJ Murphy. Tom Neville there, beat Tom. Oh, sorry, Kevin Condon. Heading it away. As we go into the last half minute left in this game. And Tom Neville showing a bit of cramp. Johnny Buckley. This time last year, Sean Buckley was playing in a schoolboy cup final against Abbeyfield. As we go into injury time now. Of course, on such a great occasion as this, we mustn't forget Mike Madigan and Simon End, who for the last 3 or 4 years put a lot of this team together. And there goes the full-time whistle. Just as I say, I was speaking about Mike Madigan and Simon End, who put the bones of this team together and brought the team to the Premiership.
So if the teams will come over to stand now for the presentation.
We are here in the middle of the Rathkeil pitch. Just the atmosphere is just shortly going to open up as Broadford have won the Desmond Cup. And before Frank Nelligan gives the official man of the match, I'll stick my neck out and pick a man of the match. And we'll see how does Frank and myself agree. I must give all praise, of course, to J.J. Murphy, that fingertip save, the start of the game. John Kelly had a marvellous performance over the two games, especially again this evening, when some maybe people wouldn't realise it, but he hardly gave a touch to Tom Stokes. Tom is one of the best players in the Desmond League, one of the best centre forwards, along with himself and Ray Lynch. And midfield, of course, was a great victory for Broadford, and Denise Scholar played a captain's part. Tom McLaughlin. We'll never forget Bob Boyce's performance in the backs in the first half, and of course Mike Clancy and Mike Conway were their usual selves and played a great, marvellous game. Up front, of course, we had Ray Lynch, tried desperately hard. Shawnee Buckley, his speed was beautiful. It was lovely to watch for a 17-year-old. And of course, we had Darren Reedy. And I'll stick my neck out. I think I'll be with Frank Nelligan will be with me. I think Darren Reedy and the performance should get the man of the match. So for me, Darren Reedy is man of the match.
Could I have board captains, please, lads?
I have Timmy Connors here, former secretary of the Broadford United Club. A great evening for you, Timmy.
That was great. It was great to see the lads winning. They were by far the better side. Like, I suppose the goals settled them, like, but the forwards always seem to have the backs under pressure like that. So.
A great hat-trick from Darren Reedy.
That's just tremendous. Great stuff. And Ray Lynch, I suppose, could have scored 2 hat-tricks with the small, but he looked like he's so great.
It was just one of those days, but
yeah,
thankfully we didn't. His goals weren't required this evening.
No. It was a great win from, in fairness.
A much happier performance than the last evening.
Yeah, just one time. Last evening they could have been beaten by all accounts last evening.
First of all, on behalf of the Carling Desmond League, I'd like to extend my congratulations to both teams and, of course, the match officials. And now could I ask for a round of applause, please, for both teams and the officials. Ladies and gentlemen, we had 180 minutes of football to come to this conclusion this evening.
The first night, I think that it's fair to say that there was very, very little to choose between both sides. Tonight, I think, was a different story. Shountrade, as was their want, battled very, very hard through 4 games. As a matter of fact, on our first match here, they could have actually stolen the game on the death with a very, very good shot that barely quiz wide. But I think tonight that in spite of all their hard work, they certainly came up against, I think, one of the most consistent and the best teams that graced the Desmond League this season. We offer our congratulations and our commiserations to Shountrade. This was their first season to play in Premier football. They acquitted themselves very, very well in the Premier Division and also in reaching the final of the Carling Desmond Cup. They did exceptionally well for a new young team. So well done, lads. I hope we have a very good day. I think without a doubt, tonight we saw Broadford at their very, very best. Broadford are a team that are long tradition within the Desmond League. And I must say that I think this is, there are many good teams down through the years, but I think the team this season has been the best, I think, that has ever come out of Broadford. I think congratulations are certainly in order. You were very, very consistent, very good. You're the Premier Division champions, which you won by a street, and you also won the Weekly Joinery Cup, and you culminated your season by an excellent performance here tonight. Very, very well done. Congratulations. Now, before we go any further, we have the presentations of the runners-up trophies to Shountrade, and I'll ask the captain of Shountrade to call out the names of his players, and as you're called out, lads, if you come straight away up, we'll present you with your trophies.
Gerald Connor, Jermaine, Kevin Condon, Don Willis, Tom Neville, Anthony Ross, James Wade, Dennis Mann, Don Slow, Ian McNally, Tom Slow, Joey Shire, Billy Reedy, Adam Reedy, Dave Shire, Brian Lynch, and John Barrett.
Now, last but not least, we have Pat Dove. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I think that we now present the medals to our match officials tonight. John O'Hara, John Rhodes, Tony Thomas, and our fourth official party manager. An excellent performance by our match officials. They certainly helped to bring the entertainment and kept the game going very, very freely. So well done, lads. Now we call the Broadford players.
Now for the big occasion.
Winners' medals. The captain will call out your names, lads. JJ Murphy. John Kelly. John Buckley, Jason O'Connor, Jonathan McCaskey, Ollie Barry, Patrick Downey, Liam Sheehan, Aaron Scarlett, Gary Eagley, and George Eagley. ladies and gentlemen, we have another very important function, and what we have now is we have the Man of the Match Award, and the Man of the Match Award, which is sponsored for us, as always, by Tom Hogan Trophies here in the back team. And I ask now Kenny Hogan, on behalf of his grandfather, to present the Man of the Match Award to Dan Reedy of Broadford.
Yes, Dan Reedy gets Man of the Match. The couple now is strongly in the hands of Denise Gollard.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we round down, I just want to again congratulate everybody who was involved tonight, and I'd also like to say a very big thank you to Rackheath Football Club for putting their great facilities out of sport tonight and having them in such great condition. So well done. So now there's very little for me to do, once again, congratulate both teams, but most congratulations I think tonight will have to go to the winners of the Carling Desmond Cup, and I now present it to the captain of Broadford. Well done.
And there goes Dennis Gollard. Lifts that cup high over his head. And Broadford are Desmond Cup winners for the second time.
I won't keep too long because I know there's a new passing on in Broadford tonight. First of all, here I'd like to mention the team of White Cup. Honestly, not the nice Patrick. They have a tremendous job going on here. And it's going on the history of the Manchester Select Conference, and it's all at present. I won't go through them individually because we'll be here too long. But they are doing their own qualities to the medical side, and that's the reason why we're such a successful season this year. So well done, lads. I also like to thank the rest of the lads for the great effort they put into the year. It's been a long year, a lot of training, and they put in a lot of work. And now they can all say at least they have it as a cup winning. A special mention for two players who couldn't play tonight, and I know I killed them that they couldn't play it. That is Gary Egan and Josh Sheehan. I'd like to thank our own sponsors, and babies for their kind sponsors throughout the year, and also all those involved in the matter. Thanks very much. And finally, to the gallant performance by Shountrade, I think they just came up against a bit of Broadford tonight, team this evening. So 3 cheers for Shountrade. Finally, thanks to all the fans for coming out. They're all here tonight, so well done. Thank you.
Mike Collins, an ex-player from Broadford United, quite pleased with that result.
Very pleased, a great performance, very well done, each and every one of them. They all played their hearts out, every one of them.
Would have never thought that we'd have that improvement from the last night.
No, I've seen both games though, and definitely tonight, they gave, each and every one of them gave 100%.
Bob Boyce was a revelation, a man that didn't even know that he was on until he came here this evening.
He played well, played very well, but I suppose it is a team effort, and they all played very, very well.
Thanks very much, Mike.
Thanks, John.
Here I have Dan Egan, ex-chairman, ex-coach, former manager of the Broadford United Soccer Club. Dan, I remember coming out of hospital in, I think, 91, down in Chrome, and you were the manager of the team. There's a lot of them there tonight.
There is, yeah. They're a good bunch of lads now, in fairness. And there was no comparison tonight. They were fresh and lively, and fair play to the management team. Yeah, they're a fine squad of players, and you have to give them credit. Like, they were outstanding. Could have been 7 or 8-0. No disrespect to Shountrade, but we were a superior team tonight. Well done. I had bad memories of the 89 final, but they're all back again tonight anyhow. Well done.
That's right. It was rather unfortunate, I suppose, that you broke your leg in the 89 final and your own son couldn't play here tonight and the last night.
Well, it looked like history repeating itself again because he was in crutches up to 2 weeks ago, but still, he was part of the squad. He had a good year and they did the business tonight anyhow, and fair play to him.
Yeah. Thanks very much, Dan. And you did an awful lot for the club down the years, and a lot of the success I can attribute to you. You were centre half in the 1989 team, winning team.
That's right.
Brings back all memories to you.
Yeah, it did indeed. Yeah, it is great to see a Broadford team taking the Desmond Cup again after all these years. And I agree with Mike Hanley when he said that definitely this is probably the best team that ever left Broadford. They're an outstanding footballing team.
Yes, of course. When you think that there were 6 other fellas that could have been on that team this evening.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, the last night looking at our dugout, you would have to Limerick seeing our football and intermediate teams in our bench, and I mean the players out in the field. It just goes to show the quality we have in the club at the moment. And if we keep it together for a couple more years, we'll definitely prove to be one of the greatest Desmond League teams of all time.
Another good matter we must talk about. I heard the word of the solicitor some time back. We're getting a home for ourselves.
That's right. I was with the solicitor lately, and we paid a deposit in our no field, and
Simon Lennon and yourself.
Simon Lennon and Dennis Ahern and myself, and it was a very historic moment, and there was only 3 of us there, and it was an awful pity there wasn't a lot more of us there, because it really shows that our club are going in the right direction. We have a home of our own now. We probably have one of the best teams in the league, and we really are on the up and up, and I'd say we'll be here for a good many years to come.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, John.
You're here of the Broadford team. Delighted, Mike.
Oh, Jesus, John, yeah, it was an absolute fantastic occasion. You know, I suppose last Saturday night we could have thrown it away, you know, in the last few minutes. But, you know, the lads, we kind of had a meeting last night. We showed the lads the video, and they knew themselves they didn't perform up to standards, you know. And we set out where the Shountrade's weaknesses were, you know, and I definitely think we exploited them there tonight, you know. And it was a fantastic team effort, you know, from the goalie up to the last sub, you know.
Yeah, I'm just looking there for Bob Boyce as well. Bob never knew he was playing this evening.
He hadn't a clue. I talked to him last night and said if Shountrade didn't make it, that Bob could be playing a role in the centre of the park. And you know, in fairness to Bob, like, he was unlucky at the start of the year that John Kelly took his place. Like, and Bob, fair play to him, he's worked hard all year. And I'll tell you something, he had a magnificent match out there this evening. I thought he was absolutely splendid. And if anyone deserves it, this lad does, because he's stuck with it through thick and thin all year. And hopefully next year, like, whoever, as I said to the lads inside, whoever takes it over, that he can stake a place for first team football, because he's well capable of doing it.
Well, that's why I was just looking for him, because he took my eye out there as well, and I thought his performance in the first half was absolutely splendid.
Oh yeah, second number. We knew Bob had the talent in her, you know. What do you think, Bob?
For fuck's sake.
What, did you enjoy that game out there, Bob?
It's tough. It's tough going, but I enjoyed it all right.
Yeah, I'm delighted. I hope you have a good night and really show him his fit.
Enjoy.
Here we have Sonny Lynch. Sonny is the chairman of the Broadford United Club. And I suppose you'll go down in history, maybe in 50 years' time, when I'll be down under or 30 years' time under the ground. I'll be still talking about the team that Sonny Lynch had, that won the double.
I don't know about that, John.
well, there's no doubt about it. As chairman of the club, I have no doubt that they will be talking about it. A great result, though.
Great result, John. Great. Terrific. Big deadly night in Broadford tonight in the Old Forging.
Darren really well deserved his man of the match award.
He did, yeah. Goals. He did very well. Had great interest and had luck for a few goals.
Well, that's what we were lucky on the night that we didn't need them goals.
Yes, that's for sure.
Thanks very much.
No bother.
I suppose you're disappointed.
Disappointed, but I suppose we lost the better side, and I think in fairness, you proved it all year.
Pat Daub was a big loss to you this evening.
He was a big loss, but I think in fairness to Pat, I don't think that he'd have made a whole pile of difference. I think he was just far superior to us in the night, and well deserved, and, you know.
I think Broadford possibly, Tom Stokes was man marked for the 2 games.
He was, and I suppose, like, in fairness, Broadford had more big guns, and I mean, to say in fairness, you know, we thought we'd kept quiet last week, and well, he proved tonight that he's a fine player, you know, and Denise Scholar, all these lads, that they all came to the fore, lads, and, you know, fair play.
Yeah. Well, my commiserations, which, as you know, I'm delighted.